Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion for July 22nd to August 5th. This is what we're forecasting the pattern to be. We have the westerlies across the north with a broad ridge across the southern states. This is typical of summer. Maybe a little bit of a troughiness in the northeast, but basically a ridge encompassing a large portion of the country. The region keep hot and humid temperatures across the south central states. Some locations could experience record highs. Warm to hot conditions will also spread into Ohio and Tennessee valleys and the northeast, but will be less extreme. And then the same thing as we talked about yesterday, we'll have energy moving on top of the ridge, and this will bring some frontal systems leading to heavy rains along with embedded storms from the northern plains into the east. And we also have some troughiness moving into the west that can bring some moderation in the temperatures to the west, but that'll be temporary as things heat up again. And then in the southwest, we have our typical monsoon flow moisture here. This will bring cause diurnal showers and storms. We'll look at the period now for July 27th to 31st. And most of the guidance keeps this broad ridge across the nation, westerlies to the north. But if you look at the GFS, has a strong ridge here over the southeast, 594 DM, and we also have this ridge building here into the west. And south of Alaska into the west. So I'm calling for this forecast period. Above normal temperatures in much of the country, and anomalies could exceed 10 degrees above normal, mainly in the southern plains. And for precipitation, calling for below normal precipitation for a large area here. And the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. And we have above normal precipitation forecast here for a portion of the Four Corners. Probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Now we're going to go look at the period for August 1st to the 5th. The models now have a strong ridge here over the southeast above normal heights. This ridge builds here south of Alaska. This is a pretty strong ridge here for this area, 594. And we have a trough that digs into the west, zones to the north. So for this forecast period, I'm calling for little change in temperature anomalies. And for precipitation, I'm calling for above normal precipitation here. And for this region, I'm reluctant to expand it eastward as some of the models are shown because it's still been quite dry here, and the probability of occurrence is near 40%. Okay, just quick things we'll look at. This is where our air is coming from now, especially in the east. It came down from Canada, but then tapped into this very hot air here and then modified and spread eastward. That's just something I wanted to show. And we can take a look at the tropics, quick look at the tropics. And we have a large tropical wave over the Atlantic here. And it's moving west at 15 knots. Scattered moderate convection is noted. And the reason there's no developing here, because if you look at the upper level infrared water vapor imagery. We have a lot of dry air here across this region. And we also have another wave in the central tropical Atlantic, and that is moving west at 20 miles per hour, and weak showers were noted. And the convection again is being suppressed due to the dry air. And then we have another one in the Central Caribbean, and that is has some storms east of Cuba into the region, across Jamaica, and to Panama here, and that's moving west at 50 miles at 50 knots, but no deep convection is associated with the system because you can see here large area of dry air encompassing much of the basin. So that's a long range weather forecast discussion for July 22nd to August 5th. Thanks for coming to Jim Lumley's World of Weather, and have a good day.